Hello everybody, Presented here, back in my program, and I am here with the new and improved True Shot, because last time it said that it doesn't miss, or it said like this ability cannot miss, which I felt was a little maybe not gonna happen, because I wrestled with the idea that should spells be able to miss or not, and I went on the side that no, they shouldn't. Just because if an ability has, say, a debuff, which a lot of them do, the debuff will have a chance to not apply just because of the target's debuff resist stat on their stat list. And so I felt like, maybe the spells shouldn't miss, and if something happens that it's a debuff, let's let RNG take care of that, but let's not make RNG like, I have a ton of RNG in my game. I don't want to give it that much power. Like, your basic attacks can already fail and your debuffs can already fail, so let's not push it any further. So anyway, I did change the True Shot to it deals the initial damage, and it removes all debuffs on you that reduce accuracy, which I felt was pretty good. It's a good compromise in my opinion, and the debuff removal on the accuracy is going to be before the damage is dealt. Not that that really changes anything, but that's going to be how the spell works. And then the next spell we're going to do is Headshot, which deals powerful initial damage with a 50% chance to cripple the target's max health by 35%. And then what happens is the cripple chance goes up to 100, so that it cripples every single time, and you do an upgrade and it puts it up to 250% initial damage, which is pretty good. So let's put this over here and let's get started. So we're not in the Templar. I was going through my abilities to straighten them out a little bit, just to make them a little bit cleaner, and so that's already done. We are not on the Warriors, we are on the Archers and the Sharpshooter, and we're doing his last two actives. If you hear some noise in the background, that is my cat. He is very energized right now, and he's running around making a lot of noise. Anyways, the first thing we're going to do is True Shot. It extends active spell. Let's do this. My god, I don't know what my cat's doing. He's crazy. Anyways, we're calling this super. Spell type True Shot is basically just damage with a bonus applied to it. Oh my god, what is he doing? I hear a noise, I don't know where he is. Damage. Initial damage type is, hit caps lock on accident, is attack. Damage mold is 1.25. Set to spend, current mana. It's gonna be mana. Base cost is 20. Base cost molt 0. Cooldown 3 turns. Upgrade 1 plus 25% initial damage. Then upgrade 2 is additionally reduces the target's accuracy by 50%. 3 turns. Bless you, you adorable kitty. Oh well, he ran into his box. And we're going to be targeting enemies, so 2, 3, and 4. So there we go. Okay, so we're going to override update description, which is down here, and we're going to do this dot description equals deals. Basically, I've done this a million times before, so you guys know what I'm going to do. Math.round. Oh, don't need the parentheses here. Initial damage mult times 100 plus. Oops, didn't mean to hit that. Attack damage. And removes all debuffs on you that reduce accuracy. Okay, so there we go. We're going to override upgrade spell 1, which is just going to this dot initial damage molt plus equals 0.5 this dot update description. Wait, I think I call update description. Yeah, I 100% call the update description in the super, so I don't need to do that. All I need to do is do the initial damage mult, and then I don't need to focus on overriding the upgrade spell too, because I can just check if you bought the upgrade 2 spell in the cast spell function. Cast spell. We're not going to return the cast spell just yet. So what we're going to do is, if this, no, just kidding, because yeah, okay. We're going to need a private variable, and it's going to be a accuracy reduction. It's going to be a parent status effect listener. So what we're going to do is if this dot bot upgrade 2, then parent status effect listener dot remove this dot accuracy reduction, and oh my god, this dot accuracy reduction equals new parent status effect listener. I'm gonna import status effect dot accuracy debuff. Target entity is the target of the spell. The source is the owner of this ability. Applied target doesn't matter because we're just doing accuracy. It has nothing to do with damage and stuff. By a multiplier of 0 because we're doing a flat change of minus 50%. Duration is going to be for 3 turns. Yes, 3 turns. On source doesn't matter. Going to make it false just because. Rounds, it's not going to round. And change is minus 50. So there we go. And then target stats listeners dot push this dot accuracy reduction. So we reduce the accuracy of the target if you bought upgrade 2. So yes, we are good. And then we're going to import stat change event because I want to add that I want to show that you blinded the target. Text array dot push this, oh my god, owner display name blinded the target. Alright, okay, so there's that. And now we're going to do a for loop because we want to remove any debuff that reduces accuracy. I is less than this dot owner stats listeners dot length. And so now we're going to do a var current listener of type any because there's many kinds of listeners that can be in the array equals this dot owner stats listeners at index I. So if current listener is parent status effect listener, and then if it is a parent status effect listener, then we go into the listener, go into the status effect dot stat to change, and if that's equal to accuracy, oh yeah, also, and if the current listener dot status, oh my god, effect dot is positive. But we want the opposite. We want to check if it's changing accuracy and if it's a negative status effect. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go into parent status effect listener and we're going to remove it. Current listener. And so that should be fine. And let's go ahead and try that out. See if that works. Go all the way up here. There we go. Oh, there was a doggy barking. Sharpshooter, true shot. Go down here and we're going to initialize it. True shot equals new true shot. Alright, let's run the code, make sure it's okay. Run it again because it likes to mess up if you don't run the program for a while. Okay, seemed to work just fine. Here's what we're going to do. Go all the way down, all the way right here. Okay. Go into the active spell dot true shot dot unlock on the player. True shot, and we're going to upgrade the spell once, and we're going to do it twice. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the entity player, no, not apply, player dot stats listeners. I'm going to put in a negative accuracy status effect. I'm going to see if that removes it whenever I cast the True Shot spell. So yes, status effect accuracy debuff, target entity, entity player, source entity, entity player, apply target, doesn't matter, multiplier doesn't, it's gonna be a flat change, duration 3 turns, on source it's gonna be, it doesn't matter, false or true, whichever one. Rounds is gonna be false. Oops. Oh, security error, I don't know what I did there. And change is gonna be by like -100, so you get -100% accuracy, which is crazy. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and active spell, True Shot, cast the spell on the ally 1. What have I done? Oh, I need one more parentheses. Okay, and that should be fine. Let's find out. Okay, it didn't crash, so that's a good sign right off the bat. Oh, get over here. There we go. What we're going to do, here we go. Player blinded ally 1. So here we have the application of the negative accuracy status effect, and then we have the spell cast, and when it removed the accuracy spell, it reverted it. So you see it works. And then, oh no, I'm sorry, accuracy spell? What the heck? Wait, deals spell damage? Hold on, I'm confused. Oh, okay. Oh, I got so confused. I was like, what? Why is it? No, it's an accuracy spell, you dingus, not a current health spell. So the accuracy spell is the accuracy debuff. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm doing here. Anyway, that's the accuracy spell right there, and that's the revert whenever he casts the spell, and it did that right there. This is when it cast the spell, the mana cast, so that reduced my mana, and it dealt a decent amount of damage, 43. And then from here, player blinded the ally. The ally has a 25% chance to hit. As you can see, he missed 1 attack, he missed 2 attacks, and then he was able to hit the 3rd attack. Oh no, I'm kidding, because the ally actually was able to hit the 25% chance hit here, because at the beginning of turn 4, you can see that the accuracy was reverted, and then the ally 1 attacked. And this is when he has the 75% chance, not the 25. So from here, he attacks normally. Sea Cleaner, you get out of here. I don't need you right now. I'm doing work, doing busy work. I'm doing next ability now, and then I'll see what Sea Cleaner has to offer in terms of saving my SSD space, because my SSD is very small, but it's very awesome. It has like 120 gigabytes, so every gigabyte counts. Anyways, headshot. It's basically just like a powerful spell. So we're going to go ahead and take that off because that's done. What is my... There's a bag on my bed and my cat just loves to play with it. It's crazy. Headshot. Let's ignore him. It's fine. He can make as much noise as he wants. It's okay. He's a cat. He doesn't understand the implication of what he's doing. Extends. Active spell. Do that, do that. Oh my god, he's making so much noise. Okay, spell type. Okay, so headshot, it cripples, but it also deals a ton of damage. I'm probably going to put this down as a damage ability just because it deals so much damage. The cripple is awesome, don't get me wrong, but it deals a lot of damage. So initial damage type is going to be attack. Initial damage is 1.75. Stat to spend is current mana. Display stat is mana. Base cost is 50, so it's a pretty expensive spell. Oh my Jesus Christ, he just ran across the entire room in a split second. Base cost mode 0. Cooldown is 7 turns. It's a very powerful spell, but it's on a high cost, high cooldown. Upgrade 1 description. plus 75% initial damage. He's making so much noise. And then plus 50% cripple. Oh my. You are too energetic. Target type enemies 2, 3, 4. Override update description. So I will need a sorry, I'm just looking at my cat. You done? Okay. He seems content for now. Anyways, private var cripple chance uint's gonna, oh no, yeah, no, it's totally gonna be a uint equals 50. Come on, don't stop. Okay, we're good. So basically I'm gonna make it to where, because I don't want it to just go off of the cripple chance, because the thing is, if you upgrade the cripple chance to 100, I don't want it to say deals attack damage with a 100% chance to cripple the target. I want it to be like, if the cripple chance is 100, it's just going to say deals attack damage and cripples the target, just to make it, you know, a little bit more streamlined, just a little bit more easier to understand. If this dot cripple chance is not equal to 100, or rather, I'm just gonna like do less than 100. This dot description equals deals initial damage mult times 100% attack damage, and oh yeah, no, it says with a plus this dot cripple chance, no, cripple chance percent chance to cripple the target's maximum health by 35% for 3 turns. Okay, so that's if it's less than 100. Else, it can only mean if it's equal to or greater than 100. So it's going to be guaranteed to cripple. This description equals, I'm just going to do this, deals attack damage. Boom. Percent attack damage and cripples the target's maximum health by 35% for 3 turns. Okay, so that should be good. So then we're going to override upgrade spell 1, and upgrade spell 1 does this dot initial damage roll plus equals 0.75. Easy enough. Override upgrade spell 2, all it does this dot cripple chance plus equals 50. Cool beans. Then we're going to override cast spell. I will need to have a cripple status effect up here. Effect parent status effect listener. So then here it's basically var rand number uint equals, got to import my math functions class that I made so I can do the random number function. I want to unseated between a number between 1 and 100. Or rather, I think I've done this before. I don't need this. If a random number between 1 and 100 is less than this dot cripple chance, because no, I want to include the cripple chance, because at first this will be if 1 through 100 is greater or is less than or equal to 50, meaning if it's 1 through 50, because if I didn't have the equal to sign, it would be 1 through 49, which, wait, is that actually what I want? No. Yes? No. No, it's not, because 1 through 49 is only 49 and not 50. Okay. Don't know why it took that long to parse, but I got there in the end. So what we're going to do is go into parent status effect listener. Oh, hold on, dang it. Hold on, true shot. Yep, dang it. Okay, I have to add one more. I always forget this. I need to check if they resist this. Check resisted. This dot accuracy reduction on the target. So if they don't resist then do all this. There we go. Okay. So then here, this is when I do this as well. Check resisted. This dot cripple. No. Effect on the target. The negation. If we don't resist it, go into this, remove the listener. No, I did that last time. It's the effect, not the chance. Remove this dot cripple effect equals new parent status effect listener. We're going to import status effect, and it's the health cripple. Target entity is the target of the spell. The source is the owner. Applied target doesn't matter because we're doing a stat change and not a change on damage. By a multiplier of 35%. Duration 3 turns. On source doesn't matter. Rounds is true. That should be good. Target stats listeners dot push this dot cripple effect. And then we're going to import stat change event because we got to go into its text array. Text array push this dot owner stats display name crippled. No, the target display name. I'll do health crippled. Health crippled one. Okay, so that should be fine. I actually think that's done now. It's not a complicated spell. It's just dealing damage and applies a status effect. So that should be good. Now, let's go ahead and do the same thing that I've done. And create it. Initialize it. Same thing. Sharpshooter headshot. Headshot and true shot are very, very similar in name spelling. Headshot equals new. Shed hot. No, it's a headshot. There we go. Okay. So here, get rid of this. Don't need the status effect, but we are going to basically do the same thing where we go into headshot. We're going to unlock it and upgrade it and cast it. If it doesn't crash, that means it's okay. Well, it didn't even start. So what have I done? Oh, I need one more parentheses. Idiot. Come on. Come on. There we go. No crashing, so that's good news. So it's going to deal a ton of damage initially. Player has 44 to 50 weapon damage, and it dealt 114 damage. Max health spell. Oh yeah, reduced it by 350 because it's 35%. So that's good. Current mana cast, and then when the player attacks the ally, you can see that or rather in the spell cast, the starting current health was 650 instead of 1000 because I have it in my combat class. I have a function called check health, check mana, check health, and mana. And check health basically it sets the health because if the max health is less than 0, then max health equals 0, and then if the current health is over the max health, the current health is equal to the max health, and if the current health is less than 0, set the current health to 0. So it makes sure that the health is where it should be. Same thing with mana, and then check health and mana does both of them at the same time. And in my stat change event, I call that function at the end every single time that I do a stat change. So here, whenever this max health spell went through, it automatically reduced his current health because his max health went down. So that's why whenever it deals the damage here, it starts at 650 because it reduced it to 650 when the max health went down. So that's pretty good. So then when the player attacks the ally one here, we're only working at like when he's at half health almost because the spell itself did a poop ton of damage. So anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it. It's pretty good. I got both spells done, True Shot and Headshot. This video wasn't too long, which I'm actually happy for because I made videos in the past that were 40-50 minutes and those were insane. Anyways, let's see what we're going to be doing next. We're going to be doing Eye Gouge. Dealing attack damage blinds the target by 15% for 2 turns, which is pretty good. And then it has an upgrade. Blinding targets under 35% instead sets their accuracy to 0%. So it's basically, if their accuracy is under 35%, whenever this applies, it's instead going to just set their accuracy to 0 instead of just reducing it by 15%. So maximum is going to reduce their accuracy by 34%. So that's pretty good. Then upgrade 15% blind. Pretty good. Honestly, I don't know. Let's make this a little better. Let's do 40%. Because if you upgrade this, then the maximum blind with this upgrade just increases it by 9% to 39%. Because it's under, so it doesn't include 40. So it's basically if they're 39% or below, it just reduces it to 0. But if you get this upgrade, it's going to blind them by 30%, which isn't that far off from 39% from here. So I might switch that up. I might make this like 20%, but then we do like +2 turn duration. So it instead blinds them for 4 turns, which is pretty good. Okay, I actually like that. That's in a decent spot now. And then steady aim, you gain 15% accuracy. This one should be incredibly easy because it's not gonna even like any sort of status effect. It's just a flat increase of a stat along with its upgrades. So that shouldn't be hard at all. These two should be knocked out of the park pretty quickly. This one might give us a little bit of problems, but we'll see whenever I make those. And anyways, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Relatively shorter video than the other ones, but that's okay. Shorter videos are always good. It's easily digestible. You're more digestible than the other videos. But if you haven't checked the other ones out, go ahead and check them out. This is the 6th episode, if I'm not mistaken. There's 5 other episodes for you to watch if you are interested in seeing how my spells are coming to life. And that being said, that's pretty much it. Again, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please show your appreciation by doing all the wonderful garbage I love you doing, like liking, commenting, subscribing, and all that good stuff. And for now, I will see you guys next time.